Hi everyone, good evening, good day, whatever in your region. I hope everybody doing well. And today actually I'm going to share some tip if you use Meta Ray-Ban. I'm using Meta Ray-Ban Gen 2. Doesn't matter whatever version you use. I will give you some tip and tricks to make your usage of Ray-Ban is a bit more easier. So everybody know, like if you own a Meta Ray-Ban or if you plan to buy, so like this device is really good. Okay, you can take videos, you can take picture, and and also it has AI and a lot of features, but most of the feature works in US and Canada. But still in every wherever you are, you can still utilize this device for especially for video or picture. If you travel, it's really a good companion for you. But one of the big limitation with the Meta Ray-Ban glass is the charge capacity. It lasts maximum 2 hours. Sometimes it's really weird, because if you travel, if you make any trip, you will be outside average 3 to 4 hours at least, or more than that, the whole day. It's really not ideal to every time after the charge you have to take this from your eye and physically like put this inside the case, and you have to like let it charge, and you cannot basically do anything, right? If you just depend on your Meta Ray-Ban to record or take picture, so that's really awkward. So I find a way to use this more effectively. So that's what I'm here today, I'm going to share. So for that you need to have like this cable. You need like two things. First is this cable. You can see this is like a small cable. It's available online in Amazon, and you can buy. First I'll show you what is this cable is all about. This cable, you have one side USB. Okay, so this is a USB cable, USB-C type cable. Okay, and another end you have, this is the main thing. It's a charging cable for a Meta, compatible to Meta Ray-Ban. So you need this. Then you need, it's better you can use your own power bank, but I bought this small one. It's really like handy. You can just keep it in your pocket on the go. I bought it from store. Again there are a lot of option online. Amazon also sells a lot of options. You have just check it out. I'll try to share some link for you to buy better ones. So the first you take the glass, and the glass, and you have to like first connect this charging cable, this one, to the glass, exactly like this like if you see, the longer ones should go behind the glass, and this shorter one should go in front of the glass. Boom, that's it. Like this, I can show it closely. That's it. Okay, just pull it and make sure it, the backside fully comes to the top. That's it. Then it's like automatically, like now it's connected correctly for charging. So now you can just normally wear the glass as usual. Then you can take this and hide this cable, like near here. Then just put it in your t-shirt, so that it's not visible. It's like you can charge without like any issues. It's almost hidden. So like this you can keep it. Okay, keep the setup. Then the other end you have to put it in the power bank. When you buy power bank, I think most of the power bank has USB-C cable, but please watch out for that. Buy the one it has, so that you can use. Then just put the power bank here. Yeah, put the power bank here. That's it. Boom. So now it's already charging. Just to check this, like you can see like in the glass itself. Yeah, let me, sometimes, it's a little bit tricky. You have to adjust a bit. I don't know why, but sometimes, on the go it's directly charging. So basically that's it. Once you connect the power bank USB-C, and in another end the Meta glass with the power cable, that's it, it's ready to go. And you can see already, it's charging. I hope you can see the yellow light here. Yeah, you can see. So it's charging, so you don't need to anymore worry about, like, charging every time the Meta glass with the cases. It's ready, like, boom, that's it. You can just wear, and you can keep the power bank in your pocket. That's it, on the go. It's ready, so you can use it hours and hours. No need to worry about the charge. Of course, there is one disclaimer. Actually, like, it's charging now constantly, no issue, but the problem is with the clip. Like, the clip is not so good quality. And sometimes I noticed, like, when I wear without any tap, it's little bit disconnecting. It's a kind of awkward. So I try to solve this putting plastic tape, just, it's like just a sticky tape. You can find, it's easily available in stationery. I just bought it. I put it, like, so it won't move, very stable and very, like, see, solid, constantly charging without any issue. It's up to you, but it's with clip also, it's okay, but it's more stable with this kind of extra additional tape. I hope you guys enjoy this video. So please subscribe to my channel, and I'll try to give you more tip. If you have anything, please state in the comments, or any feedback about the video, or you want to give some additional tip, please feel free to write it in the comments. Thank you.